Today, we're going to be switching up the conversation a little bit from investing and pack opening, and we're going to be talking about the news. What's new in the Pokemon TCG? Well, we actually have a brand new set that just got announced. This is Stellar Crown. Stellar Crown is obviously the English version of Stellar Miracle, which we're going to take a look at in just a little bit too, in order to see what's going to be inside of Stellar Crown. But yeah, Stellar Crown, this is the newest set. It's already available for pre-order over on PokemonCenter.com. We have some values there for the sealed portion. I don't think we have anything yet for singles, obviously, because it's a little early. But yeah, no, it's really neat. This is the front page for PokemonCenter.com. They're already blasting Stellar Crown. So let's go ahead. We're going over to PokeBeach.com here. A nice article by Water Pokemon Master, as per usual. Thank you, PokeBeach. Stellar Crown has been officially revealed, featuring the debut of Terapagos and Stellar Terra Pokemon EX. That is very key because that's a very interesting point for this set. As posted before, it will release on September 13th as our Scarlet and Violet 7th set. I was doing some research. The 7th set for Sword and Shield was Evolving Skies, and pretty much almost after Evolving, well, we had Fusion Strike, but it was kind of getting into the later era of Sword and Shield after Evolving Skies. So that's all to say. I think we're slowly approaching, slowly is the key word though, approaching the end game for Scarlet and Violet, right? I mean, we're already over halfway through. I think there's 12 main sets for Sword and Shield. Maybe the same could be expected for Scarlet and Violet, 12 main sets. Obviously, Shrouded Fable is coming out sooner than later as well. I believe that comes out in the beginning of August. And yeah, I mean, Stellar Crown, as we can see here, September 13th. So pretty much almost like a month and a bit later, we get a brand new set than this set that is about to release, Shrouded Fable, right? So that's pretty interesting to think about. Anyways, yeah, just Scarlet and Violet's moving so quick, I think, is what I was just thinking. Anyways, so we have here the pack arts, the various pack arts. We'll get closer, better looks at them, but we have this, I believe, is Terapagos over here. Then we have Lapras. We have, I believe that's Garvantula, if I'm correct. And then we have Cinderace over here. So those are going to be the big four for the set, I'd assume, the mascots and everything. Then we have our booster box over here. The ETB looks very pretty. They did a fantastic job utilizing the different shades of blue and really making Terapagos pop here. I think this will be a great display piece, whether or not that increases its value just off of aesthetic alone. Who really knows, right? But I think it's a really beautiful ETB to look at. Then we have everything that comes in the ETB over here, but we'll get a better look at that later. We have the promo card, which is Noctowl. Nocturne or Noctowl? I actually can't even I can't even read that from over here, but should be Nocturne, I think, actually. Yeah, or is it Noctowl? Anyways, it is that Pokemon there. I always get the two confused, but anyways, that's the promo card. Then we have the ETB Stellar Crown. Then yeah, these are the triple blisters over here. One of them happens to be, is that Tinkaton, I believe? Yeah, Tinkaton. Actually, yeah, I can just zoom in over here. So we have Tinkaton, and then one happens to be Latias. We'll quickly take a look back here. Yeah, Noctowl is the promo card, and then obviously if you get the Pokemon Center version, it has the Pokemon Center stamp, which is pretty neat. Then we have some Check Lane blisters. This one has a Horsey promo card with a Dragonite coin. Then this one has a Porygon 2 promo card with a Dragonite coin. And then yeah, the booster bundle as per usual, which comes with 6 packs. Stellar Crown will include over 170 cards. It will have 3 A-Spec rare trainer cards, 10 Pokemon EX, and 4 Stellar Terra Pokemon EX. So again, we're gonna get into what this Stellar Terra thing gimmick is. Again, I don't use gimmick in a bad way. I just mean it's the shtick. Maybe that's a better word for it. The Stellar Terra shtick. The uniqueness of those cards. 13 illustration rare Pokemon, more than 20 trainer cards, more than 30 Pokemon and trainer cards will be special illustrations. 6 SIR Pokemon and supporter cards. 3 hyper rare gold edge cards. The set description reads as follows. Descend into a world below the surface and discover the true potential of the terrestrial phenomenon. The legendary Pokemon, Terapagos, takes the throne. joined by Cinderace EX, Lapras EX, and Galvantula EX, all wielding brilliant new powers as Stellar Terra Pokemon EX. The newly discovered Hydrapple EX leads even more Pokemon EX into battle. Hydrapple, that's a name I don't think I've ever heard before, to be honest. Hydrapple. Unless that's one of the evolutions from, is it Appleton? The Apple Pokemon, Applin, I think, Appleton. Applin, unless that's one that I just completely forgot about. But Hydrapple EX leads even more Pokemon EX into battle, and A-Spec cards continue to shake up the game in the Pokemon TCG Scarlet and Violet Stellar Crown expansion. So here we have a better look at some artwork. We have the full Cinderace artwork. Then we have the Terrapagos artwork there, Lapras artwork, and the Galvantula artwork. Our set is based on Japan's upcoming Stellar Miracle set, which we'll take a look at briefly, which will release in July 20th, I believe. The set introduces Stellar Terra Pokemon to the TCG. They feature powerful attacks that cost 3 different types of energy. Each attack name is inspired by various gemstones. Our November SV8 set should be based on Supercharge Breaker and Paradise Dragona, featuring Terra Pikachu EX, that'll be a big Pokemon, and Dragon Pokemon, respectively. So, yeah, this is Stellar Crown. This is PokeBeach.com's report on it. We can move now into the PokemonCenter.com. So, we have here the ETB, which goes for $60. We'll get a little bit of a closer look. I mean, we already kind of got one. $60, mid-September 2024. The Pokemon Center exclusive, I believe it comes with 11 packs, if I'm correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean, I can just read over here. 11 packs over there. And then, yeah, you get your player's guide. You have your deck dividers. You have your box. Or, sorry, these are the sleeves. These are the deck dividers. And then the box that I guess you can carry everything in. You have your Noctowl promo cards. One of them has the Pokemon Center stamp. Of course, you have your game pieces. You have your energies. And then, yeah, that's just the back of that, the back of the box. We can go back. Then we have the booster box. Nothing too crazy here. I mean, it's just, you know, your 36 packs goes for $161, 64 cents USD. Then you have your 4 sleeved blisters or boosters, however you want to call it. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. And then finally, I believe it should be the booster bundle here. Yep. I always find it interesting that they still advertise the booster bundle as kind of this packaging, even though it has changed. Like, who gets this packaging, right? That's what I want to know. Where does this packaging go in the world? Anyways, you have your 6 packs, etc., etc. So that is what's available right now on the PokemonCenter.com. And then if we wanted to take a closer look at the cards that are likely to be in Stellar Miracle, we have over here an article by CardGamer.com. Jason Brown wrote this one. And yeah, I mean, these are a look at all of the cards so far that we know are going to be in Stellar Miracle. I believe. Yeah, this is it. So you can see here, this is the most interesting part. I wish I could zoom in. I think we'll be able to zoom in just a little bit. When I go back to, what's it called? Another PokeBeach article. But we have Lapras EX here. And you'll notice it looks very different. And same thing with this Galvantula EX. Looks different to the regular EX cards. If I scroll down, you have the, is that Terrapagos? I actually can't tell what Pokemon that is. That could be Terrapagos. It might be something else. But yeah, I mean, these are all, first of all, these are all the Pokemon that are featured to be in the base set, so to speak, of this set. Then if we scroll down, if you wanted to take a read over here, this is the specifics. Then if you wanted to scroll down, we have, these are so far the IRs and SIRs. So take a look at this. Beautiful. I mean, this Terrapagos SIR is going to be fantastic looking. Look at that. The colors are going to be popping. It's going to be really nice. Yeah, I believe so far the Hydrapple and then the Terrapagos are going to be SIRs. And then it looks like the Noctowl and Joltik are just IRs. Even though, yeah, the Noctowl actually is our promo card. And then what's new in Stellar Miracle? So if you play the game, this is what is kind of the new thing. Terra Pokemon EX were introduced in Scarlet and Violet, yada yada yada. Excitingly, Stellar Miracle is bringing a new type of Terra Pokemon EX to the game. Stellar Pokemon, on the evidence of the current card we've seen, have the same look and mechanics that Terra Pokemon EX do, which is to say that they're very crystallized look, etc., etc. There's also variation in the cards, the visuals design, in that they have a white background and rainbow border, giving them an arguably even more striking look than normal Terra EX Pokemon. The big difference in terms of mechanics is that stellar Pokemon appear to be similar to dragon type Pokemon and, going way back, crystal Pokemon from the early 2000s E-series card sets. Yes, that is true. And that's what we'll see in upcoming articles, is that it does give off a very big crystal kind of aesthetic, right? Like, we'll take a look at this PokeBeach article coming up. But yeah, I mean, the aesthetic is there 100%. It's the same kind of look and design that we see on the actual like card border and card artwork itself, not necessarily on the Pokemon, but on the card artwork. It's the same kind of aesthetic, which is really interesting. This similarity comes from the fact that they use multiple types of energy for their attacks. Though powerful, they can be tricky to use, given that you'll need very specific energy cards attached to them in order for them to be used. So yeah, I guess it's nothing insane, right? Like, it's not like it's a completely whole new meta. Maybe it is, but yeah, I guess just the attacks are more powerful, but they're a little harder to use. It's a little harder to probably pull all of those cards, right? And then we have just another quick list on Stellar Miracle and everything that you can get out of this set over here. But I think the one we looked at Card Gamer over here does a little bit of a better job showcasing everything. And then the last one we'll look at, the last article, is specifically for Stellar Miracle. Sorry, it releases on July 19th. That's my bad. Not July 20th. But yeah, I mean, we get a closer look at the cards here. I mean, take a look at that artwork. That is beautiful. I mean, something tells me this won't be the most difficult card to pull, so in theory it may not hold that much of a value, but nevertheless it is going to be a very pretty card, and it's going to be a very nice addition to the collection. And as you can see, yeah, so this is kind of the 2024 take on Crystal Pokemon, aka Stellar Pokemon, and then this is the early 2003 take on Crystal Pokemon. I mean, Crystal Pokemon will always be on their own level. I mean, you just cannot beat the look of this. Check that out, right? And this beautiful card, unfortunately, just still, in my opinion, does not compare to the look of this card and the feel of it, just everything, right? But yeah, I mean, for the most part, these are, yeah, the cards you would get for Stellar Miracle, which is the English version of Stellar Crown. So there you have it. September, what was it? Let's see, September 13th, the 7th set for Scarlet and Violet. I'm excited for it. I'm definitely going to try and get those Stellar Miracle cards. Those Stellar Pokemon cards. I should say Stellar EX cards. I think the Lapras will be a really nice card. It could be the big chase card for this set, depending on how things go. I mean, that Terapagos card was really nice as well, that SIR. And yeah, I mean, we'll see what Cinderace and Galvantula bring to the table too. It's going to be a really nice set. I'm really excited for it. What are your thoughts on Stellar Crown? I'd love to know down below. We're still waiting for that big Evolving Skies-esque set where the prices on everything goes nuts, goes crazy from the get-go. Maybe there's a chance that was 151. I don't know. I don't think so. I think 151 is the start, but I think we can see better for sure. Yeah, let me know what you think of this set down below, and I'll catch you in the next one.